Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you the fragrances throughout the summer that I was all geared up to wear and excited that I basically never wore. So I may have sprayed it on like once, but basically didn't wear them. I find that I end up gravitating towards others and then not really wearing others for whatever reason. So I thought I'd share that with you. And part of the reason why I want to do that is because, you know, I'm always recommending fragrances and I love all of these. Like I've talked about all of them a ton, but I literally didn't wear them. So why is that? Is it because my taste is changing? Is it because I wasn't in the mood? Or is it because they're not really as great as I thought they were? Or, you know, I played them up to be so amazing or, you know, whatever. Or was it just circumstance? So before we get started, if you haven't subscribed, please feel free to hit that button, join the Weird and Wonderful family. It would be amazing to have you part of the community, and let's get started. So the first one, it pains my heart, like seriously, pains my heart to say this, but I did not wear Tom Ford Eau de Soleil Blanc at all. I love this fragrance. It's sexy, it smells rich, I love it. If I were in an alternate universe where I was loaded and a little bit posh, I would wear this on my yacht. Like seriously, it's an amazing fragrance. It doesn't last long, like 3 hours or whatever, but it is so gorgeous. I love it. It's a little bit woody, a little bit summery, like you feel that solar quality. It got some really interesting notes in this one, and I just really find it to be a neat fragrance. Like it's a little bit different and it smells luxe. Didn't put it on. I think the biggest reason is I didn't go anywhere exciting or exotic, and like I didn't even do much as far as just going out during the summer to things that are going on even in my local area. So yeah, this one was a bit of a bust, but I'm not getting rid of it because I want to wear it. I still want to wear it. Maybe I'll go on a cruise or go somewhere tropical, and this will definitely be coming with me. Next fragrance I wore once, and honestly, it's the second year in a row I've barely worn it. I'm always excited to wear it and don't, and that is Paco Rabanne's Olympea Aqua Légère. Now this, there's orange, like it smells amazing. There's orange, I think there's some bergamot, kind of a warm citrus. You've got that salt component, there's ginger, I think there's peach in this one. It's still got that Olympea DNA, so a little bit salty, a little bit vanillic. It's absolutely beautiful, and like just smelling it makes me want to actually keep this one out for the fall. As you can see, I've worn this a ton, and I think part of the reason this one hasn't gotten worn over the past couple of years is when I first got it, it was one of my only, and I literally wore it all the time. So I think that may be part of it, but I think I'm going to keep this out for the fall because smelling it, I am really, really digging it, and I actually think it would work really well in the fall as well. So gonna keep this one out, but yeah, didn't wear it. Next one I did not wear once. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit like a hypocrite because seriously, I have talked these up, but I just literally didn't wear it once, and that is Prada La Femme. This is my rich, you know, like executive queen, Miranda Priestley, man. You know, she's a man eater. She's a man eater. Like she doesn't need a perfume to be a man eater. She's a man eater. She's a woman eater. Like this girl, she's like formidable. That would be her. It's clean. It's a little bit slightly sweet, a little bit spicy as well. Gorgeous fragrance. It's got tuberose in it. That's what I primarily get as far as a floral is concerned, but I believe there's ylang-ylang in this one too, so there's kind of a tropical vibe to this one. Again, I wore this a ton when I first got it, and I also really enjoy wearing this one on holidays, and I haven't gone anywhere, so I think that that's part of it. Like it's just now equated with holiday vibe for me. So that's part of the reason. I still want to keep this one out as well because I just really enjoy this one, like just throughout the year to put it on, because as well as having that kind of holiday vibe, it smells really classy. So seriously, and for me, I've got to hang up with doctors. So doctors, I feel a little bit intimidated at times by medical doctors, and I end up going to a lot of doctor appointments with specialists, and I want to smell like I've got my poop in a group. Actually, I want to smell like I have no poop. So this is the fragrance that I would wear. Like, you know, I'll put this one on, or Elie Sable Parfum. They probably hate it, I don't know, but I want to smell, I want to make myself feel like I'm a bit of a tough chick, because sometimes I've got to actually do a little bit of pushback, and that's not comfortable for me. So gonna keep this one out all year. Next fragrance I love, I wore it once, is Alien Eau Sublime. Was so pumped about wearing this one. This is Alien. It is so, so good. It's Alien, but with a solar quality, like Alien with a slight sunscreen-esque vibe. It's perfect. It's a perfect Alien for the summertime. It's also a fantastic Alien for during the day. So if you're addicted to Alien, but you want something that works for you for during the day, this one's actually amazing. Like, it has kind of a fresher opening, but you can still smell that jasmine and the amber. So love this one. This is one that I got when I first started into perfume. So I wore it a ton when I first got it. So I think part of it is the novelty is worn off, but I love it. So I'm not getting rid of it, but it's going away, barely being used this summer. Next fragrance, you know what? I could say that this is a fragrance that I really enjoy. This is one that I keep out all year round, but I never reach for it, but I refuse to part with it, and that is Twilly d'Hermès, just the original one. This one's kind of, again, a little bit of tuberose, a little bit of ginger, and when I smell it, I fall in love with it. And I'm definitely going to wear it this fall because I'm liking it more than I've ever liked before. If you watched my one where I'm like, what happened? And I stunk all day or something like that. I put that in the caption, and it was ginger, like the ginger one. And like I told you how I loved the opening so much, and then I hated the dry down and thought I stunk, and I had gone in ham and sprayed all over. I can't get that perfume out of my head. I just love that opening so much, and I'm like, I gotta keep trying it, because maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe it doesn't actually smell as bad as I think it does on me, because I just love that opening so much of that ginger. So this, you get a little bit of that ginger kick in it, but the ginger one is just amazing. But this one's really good too. So this is what I'm going to keep out for fall. And if I don't use it at all at that point, I'll probably declutter it because it just seems like a waste. I just think it's a great perfume. I don't know why I never reach for you. Like, you're even cute and I don't grab you, but maybe I'll start. Anyway, Twilly d'Hermès. Now, part of it too is when your collection gets a lot larger, and especially if you're doing YouTube videos, I'm constantly trying samples and stuff like that. So a lot of times these have gotten neglected, and I would wear them more, but I'm trying to sample other fragrances to talk about and share with you guys. So that's part of the reason why these get kind of neglected. But Bobbi Brown Beach, this is to me basically sunscreen, like that sunscreeny vibe. I love it. It doesn't smell coconutty at all. It just smells kind of like solar sunscreen. I think of being by the pool with this one. My sister wore it with a different fragrance the other day, and I actually complimented her on it because I love it. It's got that sunscreeny solar vibe, but there's a bit of sweetness to the florals that are in this. This is super short-lived, but I just literally didn't reach for it. So I'm thinking that I'm going to have to give it to my sister, because my guess is she's just about out of her bottle and I've got all of this. So likely she's going to get a surprise. Next one, I wore this one once, and it's a Versace Versense. I enjoyed it okay when I wore it. I did a video not too long ago talking about Versace Versense versus Chanel Chance Eau Fresh. Chanel Chance Eau Fresh is definitely my favorite out of the two. Some like both equally, some like one over the other. I like Chanel Chance Eau Fresh. I like the kind of fresh tart aspect of Chanel Chance Eau Fresh. The fact that that stays paired with the woody vanillic sweet dry down. Just really like it a lot better than this one. This one has kind of lime. It smells good, but then I find that those florals, like there's kind of lily of the valley, that type of floral, and it goes slightly powdery on me. So I don't really like that. I don't like the fact that the lime stays. It just doesn't stay throughout. So it's short-lived and then you're left with this powdery floral. So this one's okay, but it's not enjoyable to wear for me. So I will likely declutter this one and get Chanel Chance Eau Fresh for next summer. And the last one, it pains me greatly, but it is Trussardi Donna. I wore it once and I didn't enjoy it. Like, I can't even believe it. In fact, all summer I would go to smell it, and instead of my usual response like last year of, oh, I just really struggled with it. I'm not sure why. Now when I'm smelling it, I really, really enjoy it. So the other aspect of my summer, besides the fact that I didn't go anywhere hot, and honestly, it was cold for June and July. Like, it was actually really quite cold. August got hot and I got really sick. So I was sick for like 3 weeks. I had a sinus infection, so I couldn't smell anything properly anyway. So maybe that's part of my issue. But this one didn't get any love, like other than the one time, and it got hate. But like smelling it now, I'm like, this is amazing. So this is another one that's going to stay out for fall, because I have to use this one. This one again, classy, smells put together, smells a little sweeter, a little bit more fruity almost, like with that lemon yuzu opening, than something like a Prada La Femme, which is primarily floral. This one's got a little bit more of a sweet element to it. So this one's a little bit more mass appealing, I would say. So definitely going to keep this out, and it'll be one of my doctor's office appointment perfumes as well. So that is it. Those are the perfumes that I was excited to wear for the summer and did not wear. What about you? Are there fragrances that you were really pumped to wear and then were surprised that you came to the end of the season and you didn't put it on once? If that's the case, put it in the comments. I would love to know, as would everyone else. And other than that, I hope you have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.